CTV News, Vancouver Island Report.
Good evening. Thanks for being here. There's a war of words now playing out between BC's Minister of Education and the head of the Nanaimo Teachers Association. George Abbott took the first shot. Speaking in the legislature, he singled out NDTA head DeGear for comments he made regarding possible disciplinary action for teachers who choose to volunteer their time during the teacher's job action. Now the teacher's head is fighting back. CTV's Chandler Grieve has the story.
And I think is borderline irresponsible.
I'll talk about the real issues there, George.
A day after being singled out by BC's Education Minister, DeGear fires back.
Mr. Abbott, the message has come clearly from teachers in our district, from trustees in our district, from right across our district, and even parents. We don't want your help.
DeGear is responding to these comments made by George Abbott.
DeGear, president of the Nanaimo District Teachers Association, said those who choose not to follow the direction that the majority of teachers have voted to take could face disciplinary measures. And here is a quote from Mr. DeGear. Quote, "I'm not in the business of chasing after our members, but there are several avenues that could be taken if some teachers choose to continue offering voluntary services. That would be up to the BCTF."
73% of BC teachers voted to halt volunteering in extracurricular activities last week in response to the government imposing Bill 22. The move has already led to the cancellation of the BC High School Golf Championships, but some teachers have elected to go against the union directive and continue to volunteer for year-end events.
What we're telling people is you can always have those events occur. They occur within your workday. Right? And right now, like I said, our strategy is we're not going to prop up the system anymore. We're going to pull out those extras in the volunteer work that we do to expose the system for what it is.
But George Abbott says the comments DeGear made came dangerously close to bullying tactics, and those tactics will not be tolerated.
We will take every step that is legal and appropriate to ensure that those teachers can continue to volunteer without facing any kind of measures that are indicated here by Mr. DeGear's comments.
Despite receiving a flood of overnight emails and morning text messages, DeGear is not backing down from his comments, but he says he may have jumped the gun when he referenced teachers being suspended for volunteering.
In strike cases, and this is a clarification I got, since this isn't a strike, but this is a collective action, no, a suspension of your membership doesn't apply. But even in my original quote, when I thought that it was one of the options, I was quick to say, it's never an option that's been undertaken in this district.
George Abbott is asking DeGear to withdraw his comments completely, saying he is prepared to go to court if necessary to protect teachers' rights to volunteer. Chandler Grieve, CTV News, Nanaimo.